Alright, we're back here with a tutorial for where to build a proper base. And the best place to do it is try and first find somewhere with a lot of trees. Now here was all filled in with trees. I cut them all down to build this base. And back there more, there's even more trees I've cut down. I've cut down this entire island. And I'm planning on turning this island into my entire base, the whole land. Now, what you want to do for the first thing is make sure that you at least have a puddle of water like that right over there. You want to have that first so you can at least boil water if you have a pot. If not, kill a turtle and make those rain catchers right down there, because that's the first thing you're going to need, food and water. Now at first you're obviously not going to build a huge base like this. Excuse me. What you're going to want to do is find a nice area with a lot of trees, preferably on a hill, because it's easier to roll them down towards where you need to use them, because you can only carry 2 logs, which sucks. But, so with that being said, what you want to do is use the custom build and put the defensive walls up. Now, this is a little big for a small base. For what it at least is, you just got a crappy treehouse and a house and everything, but what you want to do is you want to use the custom builds and build it on preferably a flat area. If you have a beach, is better. I didn't, so I just made this area here. So what you do is you just use a custom build on the defensive walls and drag them as far as you want. But be careful when you are building it at first, because, well, at least make sure you have a lot of trees around you, because to build something like this big takes hundreds of logs to build this, and if you don't have a lot of trees around you, it's gonna take quite a bit of time lugging them back and forth, back and forth. Like down there where I cut trees down now, it takes me a while to bring all of them back here and then build whatever it is I'm building. So with that being said, you just want to do that, add a door. You basically put your dimensions any which way you want, but it's a lot easier if it is on a flat ground. And one thing you don't want to do is build them over the rocks, because the cannibals will, or at least can, just jump right over the wall if the rock's high enough. And these defensive walls right here, you really, or the defensive walls, these defense things right here, you don't even really need to use them. They don't really do much. But yeah, for the most part, that's all you really need to know for building a proper base, at least right at the beginning. Now you can get into way more technical things, which I'll do videos and show how to build better stuff with the custom builds, and they're going to be putting out more stuff too, so that's always nice. But for the most part, you just want to have at least a pretty good flat ground. That's it. And a lot of trees around you, because if you don't have a lot of trees, it will take you way too long to build anything if you don't have trees. So, and another thing to note too, try and make sure you're near a cannibal village over there, like where the triangle village thing, whatever you call them. Make sure you're near those, because there's always suitcases in there, and suitcases usually have booze or energy bars or energy drinks, and those are really good for when you're out cutting things down and you run out of energy. It's always nice to just have one right over there that you can just run over to, grab supplies, and run right back to your house and resupply all your storage. So if you just basically do those few things, you shouldn't really have a problem with food, water, or a base, or pretty much anything. The only thing you do have to watch out sometimes is for alligators, because they can mess you up pretty bad. So that's pretty much it for building a base for beginners, pretty much. So if there's anything else you guys want to see me build, or any custom things, I'll keep showing it later on, because I'm gonna be branching this out that way and branching it out that way. So I'll do a bunch more videos on how to make a crazy base on an island. So if there's anything you do want to see me do, just leave it in the comments, and thanks for watching. Make sure to comment, like, and subscribe.